Mike Fiers gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Here's Brandon Phillips, lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
From the stretch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Dero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Dero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone!
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And the ball is dropped. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pinder is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 3 for the... Tyler Duffy, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Hamilton is under it. 1 down. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And that's in there for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, not great. He's 1 for 8. A ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit on the ground toward the left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. As we mentioned in the opener, he comes into this one riding a 34-game hitting streak, swinging for 35 right here.
You know, it's funny, Matty. I don't even think he knows the scores of the game. To be honest, you start getting into a hitting streak this deep, 34 games on the cusp of 35. I don't think you even care who wins and loses as long as you get your knock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
In now, Brandon Phillips. Line towards center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Todd Frazier now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hit hard to short. Simeon's got it. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short. Leading off the inning, Matt Chapman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The next 0-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hamilton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting 5th.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th. The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Stepping in, Zach Cozart. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. And it's gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streaks now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he brings with him a .313 batting average, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Big Daddy at second. Phillips at first. 1 gone. Here's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there in second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 2-1 the count. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. Line toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Digging in, Martin Maldonado, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eugenio.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Suarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, Dero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Brandon Phillips. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pinder is there, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
In now, Zach Cozart, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 34.
Now in the box, Jay Bruce. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First offering on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. Laureano looking up. Gone!
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The batter, the center fielder, Billy.
Into the box,
Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will get there to make the run. Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. To the second baseman, Phillips. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now
so coming to the plate, Matt Olson, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Davis. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1-1 the count. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Bruce. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And into bat next, the catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Billy Big Daddy.
Standing in now, Billy Big Daddy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, man, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Joaquin Soria gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. Here's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. Gone, and that one had some extra distance.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Laureano is there to put it away. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Popped him up. Big Daddy in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
so striding in, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chad Pinder becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce, but this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to first. Big Daddy is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Billy Hamilton. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Billy Hamilton.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Moving under it, Laureano. 1 out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Billy.
Stepping in now, Billy Big Daddy. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here.
Now batting. Second baseman. Brandon.
In now, Brandon Phillips. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time for the third out, but it's certainly into the box now. Jurickson Profar will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Catcher, Murphy.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hamilton will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. On he pops it up. Cozart takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Nope.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. Still 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation.
And he drops it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Lou Trevino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Zach Cozart will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Billy Hamilton. High in the air out to center field. Laureano has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now
at the plate, Matt Holliday. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Laureano going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he'll get there as he flags it down. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 coming. Takes this the other way to right. Bruce is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Number 18.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. No hits to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Phillips is having some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Devin Mesoraco will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Maldonado is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Billy Big Daddy. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Now batting, the second base.
Into the box now, Brandon Phillips. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Jerry Blevins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Todd Frazier. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. And that's a special home run. Todd Frazier continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Ryan Buchter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Marcus Semien. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. At third, here's Frazier. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding forward now, Jurickson Profar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, Hero, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
0-2, here it is. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Blake Trinan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against.
Now this one is crushed also to deep center. And this will bang up against the wall.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Standing in now, Billy Big Daddy Laureano is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Phillips, who went deep last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next,
boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Zach Kozar, career against Blake Trinan. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7 from the stretch. This one's down to third. Chapman brings it in. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, left field.
Riding in once again, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Chad Pinder. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Bruce is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Stepping up now, Jurickson Profar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Semien, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Left side, but well foul. Last strike now for Oakland. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Mesoraco calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
Tons of runs. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Joey Lucchesi gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.